Hi, it's Ty the Real Estate Guy with a video for those of you who'd like to understand how the coronavirus is affecting real estate. There's certainly a lot of confusion, and I know that many of you are looking for some solid answers. So I'm going to do my best to break down what kind of impact the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic is having on the real estate industry and answer the question, should I buy a house during the coronavirus outbreak, or should I wait? I'll also answer the questions for those of you who are wondering if now is the time to sell your house or invest in real estate. By the way, if this is your first time to my channel, you'll want to hit the subscribe button below and ring that little bell to stay up to date on the latest real estate tips and trends. As many of you know, I touched on this subject briefly a few days ago on episode 13 of A Day in the Life of a New Home Salesperson. Since that time, I've pondered and prayed about how I can help those of you who want to buy a house, or even those of you who are already in the process of buying a house. Buying a home is a huge decision, and these are uncertain times, so I'm not taking the subject lightly. Hopefully, I can help. Before we get started, I just want to say that I know there are a lot of questions. If I don't answer your specific question, please leave your comment below. There's a very good chance that someone else out there has the exact same question, and your comment is likely to help out others. If you feel like I left something important out, I'm asking that you too leave a comment below. Okay, so first, I'll speak to those of you who are wondering if the coronavirus pandemic makes right now a good time to buy or invest in real estate. I'll talk more to those of you who are wondering if you should sell in a little bit. All right, so the big question is, should I buy a house during the coronavirus outbreak? Unfortunately, this isn't just a yes or no answer, but I feel like I can help answer the question for you specifically. The answer is no if you recently lost your job or your current employment is in jeopardy. Unless, of course, your spouse or significant other is still making incredible money and they can qualify for the home without you. That being said, in times of uncertainty, like we're experiencing right now, you'll definitely want to make sure you have plenty of cash in reserves. So even if you didn't earn another dime for the next 6 months, you could still make your mortgage payment, car payment, and feed your family. The general rule when making a large purchase such as buying a home is to make sure you have plenty of cash in reserves. That rule would apply much more seriously during these type of events. If your job is stable and you have plenty of money to buy a home, I would tell you the answer is yes. And I would say it's a huge yes. Why? Because in many locations around the country, realtors are saying that they don't remember there ever being a better time to buy a house because prices have come down. Mortgage rates are still super low due to the fact that there isn't a lot of buyers and there's an excess of homes still on the market, and there's very little competition because a lot of people are too afraid or even unable to buy for various reasons. And one important thing to remember is that in many locations, your monthly mortgage payment will be less of that than rent for a comparable property. If history repeats itself, and we all know that it does, then you should know that the best time to buy is during a depression or recession, or in this situation, an outbreak of epic proportions. Just like the stock market, if you buy when it's low, there's a much better chance you'll make more money, or in housing terms, build more equity. Many of those who bought stocks and homes during the Great Depression became millionaires. Just over a decade ago, our nation suffered through a pretty heavy recession. Similar to the Great Depression, those who purchased stocks and homes have made incredible money. In a decade, give or take, many of the homeowners are living in a house that has more than doubled in value. For many, that equates to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Others have come out of the recession millionaires. I'm not going to go to the subject any deeper in this video, but for those of you who'd like to understand how owning a home can quickly lead to your financial freedom, be sure to check out my video, How Buying a Home Builds Wealth. I'll put a link to this video below. If you're a first-time home buyer and your finances are stable and job secure, this could be the opportunity of a lifetime. And for those of you who are looking to buy your first property, you'll want to watch my recently released video, Real Estate for Beginners. I'll put a link to this video below as well. Now, before I continue, can I ask you a quick favor? Will you please give this video a thumbs up? I would appreciate that more than you know, and that thumbs up will help others see that this video is helpful. Thanks. So, the more pressing question may be, should I buy a home right away, or should I wait a month or two until the dust settles? Once again, this is not an easy answer because home prices will probably continue to decline until this whole thing comes to an end. But if you wait until the quarantine is lifted, I predict that you will suddenly find yourself in a scorching hot market where home prices are being pushed up due to multiple offers. Why? Because this is normally the time of year when loads of people are out buying and selling homes. There's going to be some pent-up demand. There was a housing shortage before the COVID-19 outbreak. In many areas of the country, there will still be a shortage when we come out of this. Usually, when the real estate market heats up, mortgage rates begin to climb. So it's possible that you'll not only get outbid on the home you want to buy, but you'll also end up getting a higher mortgage rate on your home loan. This could easily increase your house payment $100 or more per month. Personally, I would not wait. For those of you who've worked hard, saved your money, and you're prepared to buy a home, this could be a life-changing opportunity. I don't want you looking back and saying, I should have. My guess and hope is that this will all be over sooner than we think. Because it's impossible, or at least very difficult to time the market, you could miss out on an incredible money-saving opportunity if you don't act soon. One of my fears is that due to the widespread panic and social distancing and shelter in place, is that many people who are planning to sell their home and move up to something bigger will decide to stay put. That will equate to lower inventory of affordably priced homes on the market. If you're not happy with your current living situation, and the quarantine has surely shown many people that they are not, it's time to get out there and find a home that you could imagine yourself being quarantined in. Now, all this comes with a word of warning. Obviously, the coronavirus is one that spreads quickly and easily, so you'll want to take all precautions seriously to protect yourself and your loved ones. If you head out to look at homes, do not ride with your realtor. Instead, drive your own car to the different properties. Wear a mask when you enter another's home. If you don't have a mask, use a handkerchief or anything you can find to cover your mouth. Keep a minimum 6-foot distance, though I recommend 10 feet or more, and obviously don't shake hands or even give knuckles at this point. Also, try not to touch anything. Bring hand sanitizer and apply it before you get into your car if possible, and when you get home, wash your hands before you do anything else. You may also want to see if the seller's offering virtual tours, and please, if you're not feeling well, do not go out in public. You can always have your realtor tour the home for you and record it as they go, or you can ask the seller for a virtual tour. I know a ton of sellers are currently offering virtual tours. So what about those of you who are wondering, should I sell my home? Well, if you don't need to sell your home, I recommend that you wait. There are several reasons. First, you don't want to expose yourself or your family unnecessarily to loads of strangers, many of whom who aren't taking the coronavirus seriously. How awful would it be to get sick or to be responsible for someone in your family getting the virus? Another reason to wait is that home prices have fallen, and at least here in the near future, they will continue to do so. If you're wanting to maximize your profit from the sale of your home, it would be better to just hold off. Also, there's just not a lot of buyers out in the market right now, so the process to sell your home could take longer, and once again, you're likely to make less money. Now, I know a lot of realtors aren't going to be happy with me for saying this, but it's the honest truth. In a few months, when things normalize, the market should heat up, and once again, you should be able to make top dollar on the sale of your home. For those of you that have to sell your home, I'm really sorry. It is what it is. Unfortunately, most likely you're going to make less on the sale of your home than you were hoping. Your advantage though, if you act quickly, you may be able to put another home under contract, which should also be undervalued due to the pandemic. Once your home goes under contract, you want to put an offer in on another home with the contingency of your home closing. In the end, it could even out for you, or you may even find yourself in a better situation thanks to low mortgage rates. Is there something in this video that really stood out to you as being helpful? If so, what was it? Please let me know by commenting below. Once again, if you have questions or if I left something out, please help the community by leaving a remark below. Sincerely, I want to hear from you. And if you know someone who's wondering if they should buy a home, please share this video with them. For more great real estate videos like this, please hit the subscribe button below. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. And if you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.